Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I don't cheat with married men, only men in relationships. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
Ever cheated with a married man, and I don't ever want to cheat with a married man, but like I don't consider cheating with a boyfriend a real cheating. Y'all not real life couples. So if I'm interested in somebody and then he got a girlfriend and then he's coming up to me, he's kicking it to me, I will still talk to him and I won't feel bad. If there's no ring in your finger, I don't have to, marriage is...
You're still up for grabs.
Marriage is like something by God. So I love God. I'm trying to respect God. Yeah. But if I see a man that I'm attracted to and he's in a relationship with somebody and he's paying me attention and I like him, I will talk to him too. He's going to have 2 girlfriends because he's not married. If men chase me and you know you're in a relationship and you still feel comfortable trying to come talk to me, I don't know you. I don't know your girlfriend. We didn't go to school together. We didn't do anything together. I don't care about your girlfriend. If I'm interested, I'm still going to talk to you because you're not married. I don't respect relationships.
Wow. All right, guys, you guys heard it for yourself. This woman here says, if you're in a relationship and you're not married, she will cheat. She will help you cheat on your girl. Why? Because she only respects marriage that's blessed by God, it sounds like. Is the premise of this perspective. It's not a new one. I've heard this before, but as always, man, before I give you guys my take on this, let's check out these comments. Let's see what the people had to say about this. Surprisingly, these comments didn't go the way I was expecting, right? This first commenter says, if he cheats on his girlfriend, the girlfriend is just there until the right one comes along. Next commenter says, what if he did not tell you he's married, meaning he kept it a secret? So this chick is saying, hey, what if you run into a guy, he didn't tell you he's married, which most guys, if they're going to cheat, don't talk about how they're married, right? They just won't say that. I don't think it changes the fact that he's married. Next commenter said, she is 100% correct. This is what I was surprised by, man. A lot of women agreed with what this chick says. So there are a lot of women out here who think in their minds, if he's not married, then I don't mind. I'm going to cheat on him. Because a lot of people like to give men bad rep for cheating, but hey, who are these men cheating with? They're cheating with other women. And I think the older a woman gets, the more she values marriage, or the more she wants to be married. And if she doesn't see a ring on your finger, to her it's like, okay, so she's just your girlfriend. Let's keep reading. This next commenter says, correct. Another woman here who agrees with what this lady says. She likes this coffee.
Like my coffee like I like my women.
Next commenter says, I understand her logic. Yet another woman who understands where this woman is coming from. A lot of women, again, think exactly like this. We have another woman who says, I agree. And the question is, why do these women agree? And you might think, well, it's because these women respect God, right? Their love for God and the institution of marriage and the family structure. But I hate to break it to you, that's not why. That's not why the majority of these women are saying, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. A lot of these women are saying this makes a lot of sense because they're looking for husbands. This has very little to do with the respect for the institution of marriage. This has to do with, if you like her, then why aren't you marrying her? These are older women who are probably dealing with men who in their minds are playing games of, hey, I'll step out if you don't put a ring on it. That's the perspective a lot of these women are coming from. Next commenter says, thank God my man has standards. She started that off with the laughing emoji because she thought this whole thing was funny. This female commenter says, she right. If you like her, marry her. Again, right here. This right here points back to the point that I made. If you like her, marry her. It's older women who think like this. When you're young and you just want to date around, you want people to respect your relationship that's not like a marriage. You know, you don't hear younger women saying like, yeah, you should step out and cheat on your boyfriend. No, they get older and they start saying things like, she's right. If you like her, then marry her. Stop wasting her time. This has nothing to do with the respect for God or the institution of marriage. This has everything to do with women hitting the wall and saying, why aren't you married? And they're desperate. And if this man's not married and he wants to pick me, well, then I'll take that opportunity, right? All is fair in love and war. Next commenter says, I wish I know her boyfriend so bad. I think she meant knew her boyfriend because she wants to talk to him. And that's what I'm thinking, man. That's what comes to mind is, what does this mean for the relationship you're in? Next commenter says, relationship and marriage is one of the same. I don't know if I agree with that. I understand it. What do you guys think of that statement? Next comment says, exactly, with the 100 emoji. Correct. Can't be cheating if you aren't married. Another woman says she'll get her karma. Laugh out loud. Next commenter says, so if you get a boyfriend and another girl do your man, keep the same energy. And finally, our last comment here says, that's not respecting God. If you respect God and you want to follow God, you wouldn't even commit adultery in the first place. She's confused. Yeah, man, here's what I think, because I've heard women say this a lot, and men too. I've heard some men use this perspective a lot. Is it wrong or is it right? I think it's just based on an understanding that you have with your partner. That's what it just comes down to, because regardless of how you may view things, if you have an understanding with your partner that like, hey, we won't cheat on each other, then you stepping out obviously would break that understanding between you and your partner, right? There's that perspective. And I'd also be curious to ask this woman, like, what if your boyfriend cheats on you because you're not married to him? Then would you be upset about that situation? I wonder what she would say to that. And also keep in mind that any woman who thinks like this has no problem cheating on you too, if you don't marry her, which is why I think this whole perspective isn't really the best to have. Listen, man, as always, curious to know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of the Coffee Pod, man. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.